I'm so excited, you guys. I am Brooke Allison here. I have one of my most amazing, beautiful clients, Miss Victoria here. Thanks for jumping on here today. I'm so excited to chat with you.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So you guys, just a little bit of background. When I met Victoria, I just knew there's such this beautiful, incredible like powerhouse that she has inside of her. And I knew that her business was about to blow up. And I don't even know how to explain it. And I still feel that to this day. Like what I know to be true is that Victoria right here, and I'm talking about you like as if you're not here, but literally is going such big places, and you're going to be at your next 100K in a second. But I just want to honor you and tell you how proud of you I am and how incredible you are. Within 30 days, basically, you had, what was it, like your biggest month ever?
My biggest month ever. I think we put, was it 11 new clients I signed within
You signed 11 clients in 13 days, which was, I remember that specifically because I was like, tell me how many days it was. It was so exciting. 11 clients in 13 days, which is so incredible. So that's a little sneak peek of what she's been able to achieve. But Victoria, why don't you come on, tell us who you are, what you do, and then how you found me.
I will. I would love to. Okay. My name's Victoria Welsh, AKA the Fierce Feminine Coach. I'm a tantric wealth coach, and I actually help women connect with their divinity and have a beautiful relationship with money. And I found Brooke through her 5K and 5-day challenge. And I was just turned on so much by your magnetism, your energy. And I knew it wasn't fluff. I knew that what I was missing in my life was like, you have this magnetic attraction for people, but you also have the strategy, truly have the strategy. And that's what I was missing in my life. I had a lot of magnetism in my life, but I was missing the strategic part of it. And you know this, you said it to me. I was like, I didn't have sales pages. I didn't have anything. I would just drop something and I could easily magnetize people, but I didn't have a strategy to build a container within my company.
Mm-hmm. And it was so amazing because I remember meeting you and thinking, your business is about to just go boom, because you had the magnetism already set in place. You had the audience, you had people just who loved you, who were excited to work with you. They just didn't even know what you had to offer. And so a lot of it for you was the strategy part. And then also maybe getting rid of some of, the little fear demons that come in the mind when the strategy comes in and when you're like, how do I get to these higher income months? But really, truly, I knew it was going to happen fast. And you honestly proved that to be correct. So could you paint us a little bit of a picture of where you were before working together?
So I was very inconsistent with my months. I didn't have any tiers in place to guarantee income.
Yeah.
I had some clients who were on payment plans, so I knew what was coming in,
right.
But there was nothing. I didn't have a map of how I was going to do this for future months. So it was kind of like every month I felt like I was starting over. And it's that, as much as I am a wealth consciousness coach and I know where my supply comes from, I also was allowing the fear of the world to set in. And when you have that fear in your business, it's hard to move. It really, truly is hard to move forward. You feel solid. You feel like you're on solid ground when you have structures in place, when you have a masculine container for this magnetism, this feminine energy.
Yeah.
That's where I was.
Absolutely. So when we talked about a couple different themes of how I could help you and what that could look like and everything too. You jumped into my group coaching program, 6-Figure Consistent Cash Flow. What inside made you know that was the perfect program, the perfect offer for you?
It was that intuitive. First, there was a connection with you. That was the number one thing. There was just an immediate connection. And I just knew from our conversation that you were where I wanted to be. And you had gotten yourself there by following the very same strategy you were going to teach.
Exactly.
So I knew, and and I just knew from our conversation that you had implemented the very things that you were gifting to other people. And that is exactly what I was missing in my business. I had the audience, as you've said, I had the raving fans. I truly did.
The attraction was there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you had the attraction down pat. Like, you are a queen of attraction, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I just didn't have a solid foundation of how to go outside of my base, and I didn't have the structure for building those consistent months.
Yeah. And you're not alone there. Most often people come to me because they don't actually really know like what the next step is, or they have so many cracks in the foundation of their business and they don't have different tiers, like you said, of programs and products and offers at all levels to easily have people say yes to you. I'm actually just so excited for you too, because we just recently did our 6-figure planning session. And I mean, I was like mind blown by this idea I had for you. And I'm like, why aren't you doing this? And I'm just like I'm
in the works. It's in the works. Like, I can't wait to release it. Like, it's in the planning stages.
I literally have butterflies thinking about like how your business is going to expand, because a lot of the stuff that I teach you and that we've worked together on too is not just something that you receive one time and it's like, okay, that's it. It's something that's going to help you make money in your business for the rest of your life as long as you implement the tools. And that's what's so important. So I'd love to know what has been your favorite thing about working with me?
I just love how you support. Like, I truly love how you support your people. I want to say women, but I don't know if you only work with women. like I feel like
it's more far and in between.
Yeah. Like, we had a great group of women, a significant bond was formed. We had this beautiful group, and then you support us like weekly with these it was group calls, but we got one-on-one time with you.
Feel like one-on-one though, even though it was group calls, I have never, and that's what I always tell people too, is that even though this is a group program, I don't feel like it feels like a group. Do you feel that way too?
I felt like I was in a group program, but not only did I liked the group program, by the way, because I was able to learn by the other women and what they were moving through or what they were structurally doing in their business, whether it was sales pages. I was learning from how to write a good sales page, or, how to get people to come into your containers. And then in the group calls, you made sure every single woman that was on that call, every single woman on that call got time with you.
Yeah.
And that is what, it didn't feel like a group coaching program because every week we could have one-on-one time with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So you talked about a little bit about where you were and why you decided this was such a hell yes decision for you and what you loved about working together and everything too. We kind of gave a little bit of a glimpse of and teased about all the things you accomplished. You accomplished some really incredible things. So can you just brag on yourself and talk about, wow, the amazing thing you achieved when we worked together?
I can. As you stated, in our first month together, I signed 11 new clients in 13 days. I know. And a lot of those women, 6 of those women stayed with me in my continuation. So they're still with me. I signed them for a group coaching program and they are still coaching with me. I hit the second month we were together, I hit my first 10K month ever. 10K cash month. Right.
It makes my heart so happy because it's such a fun number. It's such a fun goal to hit for yourself.
Yes, it was, because everyone you want to hit that 5K, and then it's the next goal is the 10K. Everyone wants to hit that 10K. And as much as I had the goal for myself for the last year, I've been coaching for a year now, that had 10K had always been my goal. So I got to hit it while I was with you and your container. I've been able to attract more women into my coaching containers and I now, because our last call together, have a structure in place to reach my next goal.
Yeah, I think like you're
so
going to be
good.
on target. What did we set? Wasn't it like 100 and almost 130,000 for this next year? Like that's where you're going to be on target to hit, like running with this new plan. It was something like that. It was over 100,000. So,
30,000.
yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I know, like it's gonna be like what I have picturing in my head is like this is like like you know when you cannonball in the water. I know you've got kiddos and grandkids, so you're like totally know what I'm talking about. But you just like cannonball and it's just like it's just a big beautiful like blowout. And I just feel like that is the energy and the beautifulness of what your business is going to do. And everybody's gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, my God, Victoria, like where did you come from? And I'm just so excited for that. But yes, you signed 11 clients in 13 days. You hit 10K while working together. I'm so excited for you. I remember even when I hit my first 10K month. So I totally resonate with the idea of that's the goal. And then you don't hit it and you don't hit it and you don't hit it. And then you're like, okay, I'm doing this thing. And you finally did it, especially now that we implemented some of the structure and, some of the strategy that you needed to be able to receive that as well. Is there anything else that you would love to tell people about your experience working with me, or anything that if someone's thinking about working with me, anything at all?
I just love to brag on you for a moment. Like,
okay.
really, Brooke, seriously, you, for a year, it was a year, and I've worked with beautiful coaches in the industry. I truly have. I've worked with some incredible coaches in the industry, but I kept saying I'm missing something. Like I'm missing it. And you have that it factor and you have the it. Like you have it's not fluff. You really truly have the structure and the strategy to help women grow in their business. And it was the very thing. And men, sorry. Sorry, all of them, to grow in their business. Truly, you had the very thing I was looking for.
I love that. I love that. Okay, tell people where they can find you, because I know they're watching this and they're like, what do you do? How can I learn more about you? Like, where can they get information on you and what you do, especially as being this like wealth mastery person that you are?
You can find me on Facebook. I'm sure Brooke will tag me in this. Friend me. You can come into my free Facebook group. I have the Fierce Feminine Sisterhood. It's an amazing group for balancing those things and learning about money mindset and wealth consciousness. Yeah, you can find me there. You can learn about all my other stuff once you find me there.
Exactly. And yeah, we're going to come back through on the live video and comment. I want you to leave all of your links, all of your information, your free goodies and everything too. Thank you for so much for coming on today. I'm in awe of everything you've accomplished. And I know this is just.
While we were together, I also wrote a book and I had my book published. I forgot that too.
Yes. You know, it's so funny because I feel like I saw that after, and sometimes my clients are secret accomplish keepers, and I have to like pull it out of them and be like, what did you accomplish this week? And they're like, oh yeah, I just signed 5 clients, no big deal. And I'm just like, what? Why didn't you tell me this? Like, what happened?
I did that while we were together also, Brooke. I co-authored a book. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. What an incredible experience. I know that your gifts are literally going to move the masses, and I am in awe of what you've accomplished in such a short amount of time. And I know it's just like to the moon and back from here. Like it's just gonna skyrocket in ways that you haven't even imagined yet. And now you have the tools. You have the tools, and I'm just so excited for you. This is amazing. You are amazing.
Add about you is that if you're considering working with Brooke, not only is there this amazing structure, but Brooke overgives. There's so much. Yes. In these, so when I say so much, everything you would ever need to know to grow a business, Brooke gives in this program. Yeah. Everything.
Yes. I'm so glad that you said that, because I literally tell people, I'm like, no, I literally give you everything you need to get to 6 figures and create consistent cash. And I think sometimes people are like, oh, you're just saying that. And I'm like, no, like I give you everything. So thank you so much for saying that as well. It just reiterates my statement too. And cheers to your next 10K. Cheers to your next 100,000. You are just stepping stones away from that. I'm so excited. Okay. Thanks for being on. I'm so pumped and I can't wait to watch the rest of your journey.
Thank you so much. Thank you, beautiful Brooke.